What's going on, everyone? I just wanted to get on here and actually share a little bit of what's going on with me. I've been pretty busy this past week, so it's been pretty crazy. Really, this morning I just really got the house organized. I was on an amazing call with some doctors earlier this morning, specifically talking about social media, which was super, super fun. I learned a ton from them, and I'm sure they learned a few things from me too. But it's just really, really cool. I just wanted to just kind of share my thoughts on today too, of what I'm really just like passionate about, and I just keep talking to like people, and there's so many, like I wanted to know the stats on like how many times someone in their lifetime gets told they cannot do something, or they're not good enough, or they can't, or they're just not able to because of some made up BS reason. And I find it like fascinating. For me specifically, that's what drives me, and I'm super competitive. So when people tell me I can't do something, I'm more inclined to do it anyways, because that's just the way I was made. And I was just talking to them, specifically how that ties into that social media talk. I was just talking to them, and so many people are saying that like, oh, social media just doesn't work in my area, or this and that, which is just like completely insane to me. It's like, no, you're just not doing social media right. And specifically with ads and boosting stuff, it's just like, if you have an important message, you actually care about it, and you continually put it out there, people are gonna see it. Like, and that's the important thing, is people get caught up in likes and comments and followers, and like that stuff comes as a byproduct of making good content. And people, it's not like someone's just instantly born to make good content. Like, it's a process that's learned, and then you have to work for it to continue to make better content, because people are evolving, content's evolving over time too. And one of the quotes that I said, it was from Gary Vee. It's like, don't let perfection be your enemy. So many people are caught up in putting out perfect content where there's no mistakes, or it's the perfect filter and all that. And I'm not telling you to put out stuff that looks like garbage. But if it comes between making one nice piece of content during a week or putting out 7 pieces of content a week, I'm always going to choose 7 pieces of content. The more content is always better. And, actually having something that you care about. Like for me, I'm not trying to sell anything. I have nothing to sell you. Like I get on here because I want to educate people and help people reach their full health potential, their full potential in life. And what's really funny about that too, I got to share a story with you guys, kind of from the personal side of my life. I was talking to my mom, and she just brings up the question, and she tries to do it like casually, and it's so funny to me. And she like always asks, she's like, oh, are you dating anyone? Like, she probably would be one of the first persons I tell anyway. And I'm like, no, Ma, I'm not. And then she's like, are you just giving up on that or what? And I love that part, because she asked it just so straightforward, but it kind of got me off guard. I was like, no, Mom, I haven't given up on dating. And it's just super funny, because I just think about like, well, why have I not dated as much? And like, I look at it, and it's like completely, I always take responsibility for everything. And it's like I haven't made it a priority in my life, and it's just not. And that's what I was explaining to my mom. I'm just like, it's important. Yeah, I want to get married and have kids and all this stuff. Yeah, that's important. I get it. And I would always say that, like, Tim Tebow is not married either. And thanks, Tim. He just got engaged this week at age 31. So that gives me about 4 years to be on pace with him. But, it's just like, that hasn't been a priority, not because it's not important to me. It's because it's not the most important thing to me right now. And people are like, well, how can you say that? And people are like, we're supposed to be married by like 23 or 24, whatever. Like, it's like, I don't care about the social norms, to be completely honest. But it was like, the reason why that is because I spend all my time doing what? Like chiropractic, like staying up late at night learning about social media. I'm not out at the bar, having tequila shots or whatever. Like, I'm at home learning, doing something for the office, learning something that can help me reach more people. And that's what I spend my free time doing. Or I'm going to the gym and, making sure I'm taking care of myself. And, that's what I'm doing with my time. And people are like, well, why is that more important? I'm like, you just don't understand. Like, there's so many sick people in this country and in this world that want to know. They're out there looking for solutions to their health problems, and they just don't know. And no one's willing to step out and educate them in a way that doesn't, where the answer isn't drugs, medications, or that they have a problem. Like, that the problem is because of them. It's not because of something that's functionally wrong in their body. And they're just told that they have to live that way. And to me, it's more important that I educate those people right now than to put my relationships, those specific relationships, dating, in front of that. It's like there's kids that are growing up in sickness and disease. Like 55% of the children growing up have a chronic illness today. Like, they're expected throughout the vaccine schedule to get 72 vaccines. 25 to 35 of those being in their first year of life, by their first birthday. 38 by the time they're 5 years old. There's so many people looking for answers to health because they know how important their health is, and they're not getting the true answer that actually solves their health problems. They're just told that they have to live that way, or you have to medicate it or drug it for the rest of your life, right? And to me, I know where health comes from. It doesn't come from outside in. It comes from inside out, right? We talk about it all the time. Like, how did your mom take you from 2 cells and birth you into a human living being? It's a tough question, right? Innate intelligence, like that inborn intelligence that recognize that, hey, dad just shot fluid in me. Let's take a cell from that. Hopefully it gets to the egg. Once it gets to the egg, it's time to go to work, right? The innate intelligence that flows through the nervous system. It recognizes, coordinates, and controls every single system, recognizes exactly what's going on, when it's going on, gives the body exactly what it needs, when it needs, and the right amount, when it's not obstructed. And there's kids being brought up in sickness and a sick care model. There's families out there looking for answers to health. They've lost their health and not able to do the things they love with the people they love. And to me, it's more important to get out and educate those people, empower those people, offer them a solution to true health, true health care, true correction to their health problems so they can do what they love most with the people they love most. And to me, that takes precedence over me dating right now. And that's just really what I'm passionate about. And I love it. Like, for me, success to me isn't making a boatload of money and buying yachts and random things that eventually dwindle away. To me, it's helping people, building relationships. That's what success is to me, and that's why I'm so passionate about educating people